I'm gonna be honest with you guys. And the reason why I'm showing you these lights and they're so important is because they're connected to my telekinesis and my spiritual gifts. They didn't really work like that before I really connected to my spiritual gift and and my telekinetic ability. My telekinetic and spiritual energy is what keep all these lights working. If I let them drop or let my spiritual energy drop, all these lights will all of a sudden cut off and they won't work until I can reconnect to my spiritual energy. Everything in my life is connected to this spiritual energy, and that's just one physical way I can show you a physical connection to my spiritual energy. Ever since I started this spiritual process, everything in my life, from my video game to my Wi-Fi on my TV to everything around me, is connected to my spiritual energy. And my physical body changes. It's like the strength, the weight I'm able to lift, the commitment to the spiritual process is something serious. Most people say they're committed to the spiritual process, but they don't really mean it. They aren't used to waking up every night, having to deliver messages, being spiritually sick and spiritually having to physically vomit because of the spiritual upgrades and the spiritual lifestyle and choices that you have made, having to admit you had to do the wrong thing or we're doing the wrong thing, taking that physical responsibility on, being spiritually sick and having to spiritually vomit because of your spiritual life changes and going through your spiritual upgrades and dealing with the spiritual process and staying committed to that process. There's nothing like it. It's a lifestyle change. It's a lifestyle decision that most people aren't willing to make or aren't willing to commit to. But I was able to commit to it. I was able to master it, and I was able to get my life back. It wasn't easy, but I don't do it because it's something simple. I do it because it's something I love. It's something that I'm committed to. It's something that I was willing to put my body through because I'm committed to the process. And I just want to say that because it's important to me to state that fact. It's a lifestyle choice that I made to better myself that I'm committed to every single day. I could do multiple things in life, but there's nothing that entered my life that changed my life and allowed me to align myself and get my life together and immediately affect my life the way that spirituality does. There's nothing that inspires me to wake up every day and become a better man and admit the things I need to admit, to continue to evolve my personality and evolve who I am as a human being the way that spirituality has and the way that spirituality does. And I just wanted to be honest about that commitment and be honest about the fact that I'm going to give you that every single day. For me, it's not just creating content. It's not just about helping people. It's about committing to a whole lifestyle change and mastering it and just feeling like I'm back to being me. I'm back to being who I truly was always meant to be. And I'm back to loving my life for what it truly is and being committed to that process. And it's just once you truly commit yourself to a process and put your heart in what you do, it's nothing like it. And you finally start seeing that progress after being committed and staying committed to it for years, and you finally start breaking through. It's no better feeling than that. But that's what I wanted to talk about, my commitment to this new changing lifestyle, commitment of spirituality. If you're really committed to it, it's gonna completely change your life and you're gonna be able to unlock everything. Certain people say they committed to it, but they ain't really committed to the process. I was really willing to go through it to fight for my life and get my life back. And I'm really willing to go through it for the rest of my life. It's what I'm committed to for the rest of my life. It's everything to me. It's the reason why I wake up every day and the reason why I go to sleep every night. It's the reason why I work out. It's the reason why I have everything that I've ever gotten in my life right now. Without this process, I wouldn't have none of the stuff I got, and I wouldn't have none of the stuff I'm gonna have in the future. It's everything to me. But that's just my commitment to the spiritual process, and I'm willing to go through whatever I have to go through to keep it going. That's how much it means to me. So I just wanted to be honest about my commitment and what the spiritual process means to me, in my personal opinion. It's not something I just do, it's something that I live every day in and day out, night in and night out. It's how committed to this lifestyle I am, in my opinion. But that's just my opinion from my personal spiritual experience, though.
Season-ending injury, and no, that's not what happened. So in August of 2020.